cook at tack was what they call it we lamb and tack was what lamb and tack were awesome in the college week. Cook some cook biscotten, kliefstum die lamb cut nasty.
I'd like to thank you all for attending this historical moment within the St'át'imc territory in Tapala. To the elders, thank you very much for all the support that you have given through the 20 years of negotiations with a Crown Corporation and with the province of British Columbia.
We have numerous past chiefs, councils, former chiefs and councils that have gone through this process over the last 20 years in negotiating what we have here today as part of our agreement is hooking the southern communities, one being Douglas, the other two being Scatina-Chimwaucum, to the hydro grid. We have had the hydro lines going through our communities over the past 60 years, and that's what we're here down here celebrating, is to be finally hooked up to the grid.
On behalf of BC Hydro and the St'át'imc, welcome everyone, and thank you for being here and being part of this community celebration to bring power to your valley.
I'm very happy to be here today. It's actually, it's close to being an emotional day for me, because I think years from now, when I look back on my time in public office and the things that I worked on, this day and this project and this success will probably rank right at the top.
What's taken place is quite important for all of our community members, because we finally get that opportunity to say we have safe, reliable electricity.
When we first started these negotiations, the condition was about service to people. It wasn't about money, it wasn't about any of those other things. Yes, there was impacts and things like that, but service to people is the most important matter that was on the table. And what happened is happening here today is a sign of that commitment of servicing the people.
As a helicopter flies, it's 20 minutes from Chilliwack, 40 minutes from Vancouver, but you're a world apart from what everybody else in British Columbia took for granted.
For the Chimwaucum, Skatine, and Douglas First Nations, electrification of this valley has been a long time coming. You've been requesting electrical grid connection service from BC Hydro for decades. In 1993, BC Hydro and the province began negotiations with the St'át'imc in connection with the St'át'imc's long-standing grievances with respect to BC Hydro's generation, transmission, and distribution facilities having been located in their traditional territory. One of the key negotiated issues was the completion of this project.
So today, in my heart, I dedicate this day in my heart to Annie, Jim, who has said to me, Mike, that power must come to the communities here, and don't give up. So with that, the chiefs did not give up. The people did not give up.
In many ways, it is because of their vision, determination, and leadership that we are here today, and I want to acknowledge their efforts.
We can turn around and say to our leaders and elders that have gone before us, to let them know that we did the best that we could to get what is now recognized as safe, reliable electricity. We're that much closer to becoming equal with the rest of British Columbia.
There's been a lot of effort over 20 years to make this happen and make it a goal. And I would like to thank the communities in the south of St'át'imc for staying at the table and being determined to arrive at an agreement.
I'm very grateful to the to BC Hydro, to the St'át'imc Nation Hydro, and to the support from the St'át'imc Chiefs Council, because without you, I don't think that we would have been in a position to push this over over the top.
With the completion of this project, we are together taking a giant leap forward towards the resolution of the Statlium grievances and taking another step closer to ultimately building a sustainable relationship between the Statlium and BC Hydro into the future.
It's really a remarkable culmination today of a whole bunch of people with good intentions, working hard together with good spirit and determination. And as a result, we today have the connection to the grid, but we also have renewable energy projects around this valley.
At BC Hydro, we're also excited today because these 4 Statlium communities are the first First Nations communities in British Columbia to be electrified through our remote community electrification program.
When we reflect on where we've come from, I think it's necessary to reflect on where we're going. And when we do that, I think that we need to remind ourselves that one of the things that we have had to overcome was this need to get the same sort of connection to, well, plugging in our appliances and having the comfort of knowing that we can brew our coffee in the morning.
Very soon, the communities of Skatine, Baptiste Smith, Port Douglas, and Tupelo will receive clean and reliable power by connecting to BC Hydro's electrical grid through 30 kilometers of new distribution lines and 2 new substations.
When I look back and when I tell my child or children about the things I did when I was elected, this will be one of the first stories I tell them. And I look forward to bringing my child or children here to your communities to look around and to meet people and see the progress that has happened. Because I have no doubt that progress will continue to happen. This is just a first important step. But there are many exciting things that probably we can't even imagine that will happen now as a result of these changes that have taken place.
No, it's been a long time coming, and I want to congratulate your communities for having power and being connected.
The knowledge gained here will allow BC Hydro to provide electricity to other remote communities in the province a little more smoothly.
On behalf of Minister Duncan and myself, just congratulations, and it's a job well done. And I would also be remiss in not acknowledging the efforts of BC Hydro and the province of BC, along with the Statlium Tribal Council, who put a lot of effort into bringing this project together on everybody's behalf.
It's about time, and I think that we have every reason, thank you very much, to celebrate it.
It's good that you have vision for all the other improvements you want to make for your communities as well. It takes that vision and that commitment to make real positive progress in your communities, and I want to congratulate you for that. Thank you very much. Haichka, Haisapka.
BC Hydro is proud to have partnered with INAC, the Skatine, the Shumapquam, and the Douglas First Nations to bring power to your valley.
This helps us provide that opportunities in economic development. It also provides us with more stability within our own community, and knowing full well that we don't have to throw away freezers full of meat that have gone spoiled because of our diesel generators breaking down. You know, we can turn around and say, let the light shine on, and you know, that's where we have that best opportunity of saying power to the people. Definitely.